Are you a big spender? If you are, I've got great news for you because I'll be sharing with you the best credit cards for big spenders. Okay. So let me first give you the top cards to really pay attention to this year. First, you have the Chase Sapphire Reserve. So if you are a big spender, you definitely want to go with Chase. I mean, especially the Chase Sapphire Reserve. And the reason is that this card actually allows you to indulge, if you will, in fine dining and travel, and at a very high level, by the way, very high level, and that's kind of cool. And you are able to actually rack up rewards too. Because if you spend a lot of money on travel and fine dining, the Sapphire Razor lets you rack up rewards. Like you can cash in on 10x points on Chase dining purchases, hotel stays, and car rentals, and 5x points on flights booked through the Chase travel portal. So just make sure that you actually do everything, especially booking flights, that you do everything through the Chase travel portal. That way you can actually you can rack up more rewards. Okay, so the generous welcome bonus could be worth enough to offset the annual fee for several years, because this card does charge you an annual fee. So something to just be aware of. But the cool thing is, if you look at the annual fee versus the benefits that you can potentially reap, this the Chase Sapphire Reserve is definitely a steal. Okay, so, for instance, you can get the highest dining rewards rate in the market by ordering takeout or making prepaid reservations through Chase Dining. And the $300 annual travel credit offsets more than half of the annual fee. So, this is really good because the annual fee is it's actually around $695. Okay, and you can enjoy luxury travel perks like priority pass, select lounge access, and credit for expedited airport entry programs. So this is really good. On the flip side, the high annual fee may be hard to offset if you don't travel often or tap into luxury perks. Next, I want you to think about the Platinum card from American Express. So, if you are a big spender and you're looking for a wonderful credit card for a big spenders, I want you to think about the Platinum. And the Platinum card is actually great, and it has been around for many years now. And that tells you a lot about flexibility, but also scalability. Okay, so this card is great for luxury travel, especially when you have international luxury travel, not just traveling in the states, but going abroad, going overseas. Okay, so the travel rewards and luxury perks of the platinum add up really fast. Okay, so let me explain. In the first year alone, you could actually earn a potential welcome offer that would more than offset the annual fee and get reimbursed for your expedited airport entry application. So that's really good. All while earning 5x points on flights and hotels on up to $500,000 per year. Half a million. That's actually the category. That's the threshold you have to keep in mind. Okay. Now, one thing for sure, it does take work to maximize the annual credits, but their value can actually make up for the annual fee. Plus, you can gain entry to airport lounges across the country, not in the world, but across the country. Okay, that's the only thing to really think about. But the annual fee here is $695. Okay, annual fee is $695. But hey, listen, it is definitely worth it if you think about how much you could potentially be saving. Okay, so if you think about this card as a credit card for big spenders, you have the ability, for instance, to access more airport lounges than with any other card, thanks to memberships with Priority Pass Select, Delta Sky Club, the Centurion Lounge, and more. So this is really good, especially if you like to travel in style. Okay, that's kind of cool. And also the ample annual credits for hotels, annual fees, Uber Cash, expedited airport entry, and more can actually justify the $695 annual fee. Okay, and but on the flip side, if you can't meet the high welcome bonus spending requirements and use the annual credits, or don't care about luxury travel perks, the card probably is not worth it. So if you're looking for a credit card for big spenders, I want you to think about the Hilton Honors American Express Aspire. And what I love about this Aspire credit card is that it allows you not only just to you don't just have to spend it only on hotels. By the way, of course, it is a Hilton. It is a Hilton honors let's say Hilton honors credit card, but you don't have to just think that you have to spend it on hotel on accommodation. Okay, but the cool thing is this card is great for Hilton hotels. Okay, so if a large portion of your travel budget goes toward Hilton hotels, which also includes Hampton, DoubleTree, Embassy Suites, and more, the Hilton Honors American Express Aspire card is a great way to cash in on those stays because of the opportunity to actually have to rack up rewards real fast. Okay, so let me give you an example. The welcome bonus opportunity is impressive, and you will earn a whopping 14x points on Hilton purchases. Can you imagine that? 14x points. That's huge, and that's really unprecedented. Unprecedented. You don't really get that a lot. Okay, 14x points on Hilton purchases, plus 7 points on flights, car rentals, and restaurants. The Hilton Resort credits, free nights reward, free let's say a flat credit, and more offer a lot of bang for your buck. Actually, especially if you set things up properly. So if you think about this card, I want you to really think primarily about Hilton loyalist. Okay, so for Hilton loyalist, this card can reap great rewards for your work trips or even vacations, and you'll automatically get Diamond Elite status, granting you bonus points, executive lounge access, space available room upgrades, and more. So that's really good. Okay. Only thing is, Hilton Honors points are not valued very highly compared to other travel rewards. If you think about the best credit cards for big spenders, I want you to also think about American Express Gold. The Gold card has been around for a while now, and fantastic card by the way. And but the Gold card is actually wonderful for dining and groceries. So if you are a big spender in the dining and grocery category, maybe because of your lifestyle or your family situation, then the Gold card can be really fantastic for you. Okay, so this card offers one of the highest rewards rates, forex points on restaurants on up to a $50,000 spent per year. Then it becomes one X points. So it's still good anyway. Okay, so 4x points up to 50 grand, and then it becomes 1x points. And you also have supermarkets purchases up to $25,000 spent per year, then 1x points. So it's the same 4x points on 25 grand of supermarket purchases. It has to be US supermarkets, by the way. And also, this card also beefs up its value with credits towards uh, Uber, Cash, Dunkin', you have Razy and Dining Partners. So this is really good from a flexibility point of view. And and if you also want to use the card for travel, you will earn 3x points on flights and 2x points on hotels and other eligible travel purchases through American Express Travel. Again, everything happens through American Express Travel. So basically, if you use all the credits and maximize your rewards earning, the annual fee is definitely worth it. Okay, annual fee here is $95, so this is definitely worth it. And so while travel rewards are not the main focus here, the card's rates are still comparable to other travel cards, making the gold card a one-hit wonder for all your purchases. Okay, so this is really good from a flexibility point of view. On the other hand, other cashback cards offering rewards on dining and groceries charge a lower or no annual fee. So this is something to really think about. So if you're looking for the best credit cards for big spenders, I also want you to really, I want to introduce you to the Capital One Venture Rewards card. Okay, so this card is actually great. And so if you're a big spender and you're looking for a flexible rewards, this card will make you really happy. Will make you happy big time. Okay, so the Capital One Venture Rewards credit card. And the cool thing about this card is that basically, if you spend a lot on flashy categories like clothes, diapers, or donations, a flexible rewards card like the Capital One Venture Rewards credit card offers, for instance, 2x miles on those purchases while also rewarding you for travel. Okay, because see, the thing is, when it comes to flexible rewards, it doesn't necessarily have to be traveling, right? It can also be on, like I said, on those on flashy categories. I mean, and those unflashy categories are the more popular categories because everybody spend money every now and then on those things. Okay, I mean, if you have a baby, for instance, you're gonna spend money on diapers. If you love to have to actually flex your philanthropic muscle, you will be donating. You'll be doing donations, right? So those are little things that really matter big time. So when you think about the 2x miles on purchase on those purchases while also rewarding you for travel, that's actually higher than the all other purchases rate for cards with comparable annual fees. Plus, you are able to earn a welcome bonus with a value of several years worth of annual fees. So this is really good. So if you think about this card, think about a 2x rate on all purchases besides those on Capital One Travel. Those on Capital One Travel account for 5x points. But the thing is that this card actually is easy to swipe and earn on everything, and you can also enjoy an application credit for a TSA pre-check or global entry fees, extensive travel insurance, and flexible rewards redemption options. So this is something to really think about. Only thing is, this card doesn't offer annual bonus miles or many other credits to help offset the ongoing annual fee. So this is a little problematic. If you're looking for the best credit cards for big spenders, I want to introduce you to another credit card, but this one is a business credit card. Okay, the Inc. Business Preferred, and this is best for business expenses. So if your business has a certain level of I would say spending, and you want to really make sure that you are reaping as many benefits as possible, this Inc. Business Preferred card is really it's pretty interesting. So with this Inc. Business Preferred card, you will earn, for instance, 3x points on common business expenses like travel, shipping and advertising, as well as internet, cable, and phone services on up to $150,000 spent per year. Then it's 1x points. Okay. So the cool thing is, by the way, this card, even if you're a sole proprietorship, you can still qualify. You can still apply. Okay, so that's really good. But the thing is that although the welcome bonus spend requirement is high, so is the bonus. Think about it. Okay, so with free employee cards and a low annual fee, the return on this card could be exponential for your business, especially if you have the proper setup. That's what you want to have. You want to have the proper setup. So you can earn generous rewards for a low annual fee on your business's everyday expenses. You can enjoy also a free employee cards, travel insurance, cell phone protection, and a few other general perks. So this is really good. Sorry about that. So this is really good, okay. And on the flip side, you have to remember that the card doesn't offer a luxury travel or many business specific perks beyond rewards earning. But hey, listen, it's still worth it, especially like I said before, if you know how to plan things in advance, if you have the proper setup, you should be really good to go. But if you look at just the benefits, if you look at the value added, the value added is way bigger when you look at things from a scalable point of view. So the last credit card for big spenders I want to share with you today is the Citi Double Cash. Okay, And the City Double Cash is a pretty interesting candidate because it is great for a flat rate cash back. So big spenders, if you are a big spender who wants straightforward earnings and no frills, you might love the City Double Cash card. So without caps on bonus categories, without caps or bonus categories, you will simply earn an unlimited 2% cash back every time you swipe. But this 2% comes with a caveat because it's 1% when you make a purchase and another 1% when you pay it off. So that's 2%, right? And so plus you can snag an extra boost of cash back with the welcome offer, $200. So the card makes it very easy to earn cash back on every purchase you make, especially if your purchases are not typically in boosted rewards categories offered by other cards. And there is no annual fee, and this makes it a low stakes card to have in your wallet. But the thing is, you can actually, the card is great, but you can actually earn more than 2x points in certain categories with other rewards card anyway. So something to think about. So those are the 7 top cards for big spenders. So let me give you a few generalities here. It's important to understand that the bottom line here is that the card that you want to use for a big purchase depends on your lifestyle, depends on your vision. Using a credit card for a large purchase is actually a way to reap extra rewards or hit a welcome bonus spending requirements. If you can, use a card that offers a high rewards rate in the category your big expense falls under, like a travel card for a flight, cashback for a concert ticket, or a flat rate cashback card for an appliance, okay? So ideally, you want to pay off your balance at the end of the billing cycle to avoid interest charges. You could also stretch out your repayments over several months by using a 0% intro APR card, okay? And to actually get a high credit limit card it's not really that difficult. Just make sure that you pay attention to your financials, right? Good credit, good income, and also a good CUR, credit utilization ratio. Okay, so but overall, those credit cards for big spenders are definitely worth it. Even if they're charging you a high annual fee, they're still worth it. Okay, they're still worth it. And so one thing for sure, if you want to choose a credit card as a big spender, you want to pay attention to a few things. So check your budget for your most common spending categories. So if a large portion of your spending goes, let's say, towards a certain categories like dining out, travel, or childcare, you can find a card that offers the best rewards for those purchases. If your current card doesn't offer the same return on your top spending category, it's worth the upgrade. Consider what types of rewards and benefits you want. Right, going back to your lifestyle, I mentioned your lifestyle really matters a lot. You want to try combining cards to maximize rewards whenever possible. So, as a recap in today's conversation, I spoke to you about the best credit cards for big spenders. I give you the top cards and now the generalities, and finally the recap. Thank you so much. God bless you. I will see you next time. Until then, remember, stay marvelous.